he controlled the secret. At that point, the Secret Service was controlled by them. So, don't.
Is this documented somewhere?
Oh yeah, and you can see. Yeah, because all Walper does
No.
is like show you the facts. Okay, and the facts are there. And they are visible. Same thing, everybody comes down on Glenn Beck and they say, well, you're saying this and you're saying that. But what he does is he plays you the actual tape, the actual person talking.
Glenn Beck is no longer going to be in.
Yeah, he's leaving Fox to do other things. Okay? And believe me, I can understand. He has every 5 days a week, he does a 3-hour show in the morning, and then he does a 1-hour show at night. You know where I would be? No, I couldn't do that. That's dedication, and he prepares for both. I mean, believe me, I wasn't happy about it.
I didn't know he was on TV that much.
He's on TV 5 nights a week for an hour, and take the preparation and everything else. Everything, and he has a staff
That's
and all that.
Another guy I'd like to talk to.
He would never talk. See, that's the one thing. That's why Sarah Palin will never be on our show, because imagine how she would be attacked for appearing on The Wizard, Angel and the Wiz. Could you imagine what they would say about her? And then you would find out how bad these people are, and you would have much more sympathy for her, because the things they would say about you and I, you would understand how they lie and how they manipulate and how they distort and how they take these 3 words and these 3 words and put them together and cut out this piece in the middle and say, see, that's what they said. I could do that too. Believe me. You're lucky I'm not working for the other side, because I could do all kinds of stuff, but I'm not. I'm a good boy.
You are.
Although I am occasionally of low moral standard. Ha, 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 what a thing to say.
Aren't we all at some point?
Well, we are. Yeah, I was. It took me a while to get. It took me a decade or two.
A decade or two?
Well, I was conscientious.
I'd just say it was like my junior year in high school.
Okay. Well, I was, let me see. Okay, so we did this. Everything wrong. Corn, oil, everything else. Here. Do you see it? Now listen. Do you see this? Now you may not see this, but you are closer to the kids than I am. You deal with them every day. They are coming after our kids. Our kids.
Who is they?
Those people that would destroy America. A lot of them are heads of unions. A lot of them are heads of blogs.
Okay.
A lot of them are funded by George Soros. These are people, and they're international. These are people that don't want our kids taught about American exceptionalism. They are filling their heads full of mush and socialism and communism and all this stuff that has failed time and time and time and time and time again. And they're coming after the kids. And kids, if you're watching the show, you know why they're coming after you? You know why they're telling you don't listen? Al Gore said don't listen to your parents because you know more than them. Al Gore said that. That guy should be locked up. Let me tell you something. Just think for a second.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What I'm trying to say is the reason they're coming after our kids is because you're inexperienced. You can be easily led astray. You can be brought out into the street to protest against something that you know very little about because you've been told and sold what it is. Why do you think the old people ain't out there doing it? Because they've been down this road before, and they know that they're being told a bunch of lies. Why do you think they're trying to... they're talking to us about social justice. No, it's not social justice. Justice is a cut and dried thing. There is law and order. There isn't social justice. We don't change the laws because we feel this little group isn't getting enough attention, or these people can't do this, so we're going to bend the laws to help them. What the hell is that? That's not America. America is built on the individual. Okay? That's how America got great, by the individual. That's how you had all these great things be discovered. That's how you had people be pioneers and all that other stuff. That's why I love Sarah Palin, because she's a pioneer woman. She's got the moxie to get into that wagon and go without knowing where the hell it is. She's going, but she's going. You know what kind of guts that takes? These people in Washington, D.C., how many of them have that kind of guts? They don't. And none of them have been attacked like she's been attacked. We don't have to go there.
I still have no idea what you were talking about.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't understand when you say they're coming after the kids. Who?
The people,
the
socialists and the communists in this country have united with our unions. I'm telling you, if you were to take the time.
So you're telling me that our teachers today, because that's
leaders.
No,
not the teachers. I said the union leaders, not the teachers. Not the teachers.
They can't. The people there's the most influential people in a child's life today are their teachers, because what is happening is that teachers are having the most face-to-face student contact, period.
But even
So
you do
what
not
you-
have the freedom to teach exactly what you want. You have requirements. I heard this on the radio the other
Yeah.
day. I was thinking about you. This lady has to have this kind of question. She has to have this kind of
Yeah.
question. Well, you know what I mean? That what's happening is, do you know we don't even say the
Right.
Pledge of Allegiance anymore?
Oh, we do every morning.
Well, you do,
Every
but there's
morning.
a lot of there's a lot of places that don't. And what's happening is, the fact of the matter is, some of these unions, union leaders, not the union members, the union leaders, have united with socialists and the Communist Party. They have the same emblem, the fist with the star. What the hell is that? I mean, and what's happening is that the unions have gotten, especially the public service unions, have gotten so big that they branched out of America.
Do you know
And
who
they went-
tells us what we teach? The states, departments of education for each state. They devise a list of standards
Right,
that we have to teach,
right. Well,
which is generated by the government Department of Education.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right. I absolutely totally agree. And my thought is,
And do you know who influences the government Department of Education?
yeah, the people in power.
The state of Texas.
Yeah, thank God. They're the only ones that have
No.
started to read. No, they're returning American history to the classroom. They haven't been teaching American history. They haven't been teaching American history. It's always been caveat, caveat. Well, we're not just good, you know, we did this,
They
but
want to
maybe...
omit. They want no. Here, let me explain to you how
Go.
teaching has evolved now.
If Bill O'Reilly was here, he would say, you can have the last word.
Texas is the largest state
That buys
in the
books.
union that buys textbooks. So textbook publishers base their textbooks on the Texas standards, and then edit the standards for the rest of the rest of the states.
Yes.
So Texas determines what is and is not going to be taught, because then the government, and this is where the unions come in, the textbook publishers get hooked up within a union probably that affect the government, and then it branches out from there. But it pretty much starts with Texas because it's all financially based. So whatever Texas decides to do, and there have been some crazy things that they at one point were going to omit some like 15 years of American history in textbooks. They're going to omit it. We're not even going to teach it. Because
what?
I don't know. I
wanna-
don't even
yeah,
know
see,
what the
that's-
because is.
See,
because
and my question is, I
because
would
I get
want
so
to know which
frustrated.
15 years, what's
You know,
it
but,
about,
like-
why are they doing it? Because these are the
And they
same
wanna-
people that are trying to tell us that Mexico should be given back Texas and California. I mean, what the hell is that?
Some parts of California we can do with
They,
that.
we could, they could.
In
Besides,
Texas.
they've already taken back parts of California.
That's very racist.
Is that racist? It's
think so.
true.
I don't agree with that.
Well, but that's
Because
what
they
makes
speak
it
a different
ancient.
language.
And they're not. You know what? When the immigrants came to America, they came to America to become a part of America because of everything that we offered. The people that come now come because they want to be. They want to reap the benefits of being in America.
Yeah, maybe, but you know, my brother-in-law is Mexican, and he's got family in Mexico, and he lives here, and he wants to be very much part of the American culture.
And God bless them. And I would say that that's the great majority of the people. But there's a lot of them that are starting to build up this multiculturalism, and that hurts the country. Because what happens is you start to make little cliques.
So
They
we're a
want
melting
Sharia-
pot. That's what we are.
Yeah, but that melting is coming
That's
together.
what America
People
is.
becoming Americans, not becoming
American doesn't have
Hebrew
an identity.
Americans
No, that's
or
the thing.
African Americans
Here's the problem.
or Dutch Americans.
America doesn't have an identity.
Yes,
We're
we
not
are Americans.
We're Americans because we accept everybody, and we love
Absolutely
everybody,
right.
and we let you be who you are.
Right. No,
That's
I-
an American.
I
And if
understand
you
that.
want to identify yourself as African American, good for you. If you want to identify yourself as
Right.
Hispanic American, good for you.
Can we continue this on the next show?
Sure.
Well, we'll see. The only reason being is because, folks, I have a very good personal friend of mine. His name is Glenn Mack, and he's played piano for me for over 30 years. And we had an opportunity to go on a Joe Franklin show and sing a song about what happens when you grow up. It's called True Tonight, and I would like to close the show with it,
Okay.
if that's okay with you. Okay, so a little bit of music, a little bit of love, and like the girl said last time, even if it's a tiny little bitty thing.
Do something good.
Good for you. You're the
I tried.
best. Good, we did it. Oh man, that was really great. Okay, let's see.
Design of a new tuxedo, right? Anything could happen. Here is the Wizard and Glenn Mack, and the song is titled True Tonight, written and sung by the Wizard. Okay.
When I was young, I knew of love. There were no things I had questions of, but that's not so true tonight. We spoke of dreams we'd build someday, how nothing could ever block our way, but that's not so true tonight. For time goes by and new friends may leave. You grow older on your own, and toys return to memories, and then suddenly you're grown. So look around, see if they show those dreams we shared so long ago. And do they shine tonight? When summer lasted for half the year, there was always mom or dad. When heroes lived in every form, there was only good and bad. So look